Traveling in Europe is expensive. That's a fact. I've personally visited well over half of all the countries in Europe, and I can tell you there's some incredibly beautiful and shockingly affordable places in Europe. While tourist hotspots like Paris, London, and Zurich can cost upward to $250 to $400 a day, I'm going to inspire you with European destinations that cost less than $100 a day. I'll share with you my top 10 European countries that are shockingly cheap to travel, what it costs to visit them, and what makes these places so amazing. As always, I'll start with number 10 and work backwards. Make sure to stick till the end, as my number one pick is a place that most people have never heard of. Most people don't even realize that this country is in Europe. Yet it's one of the most cheapest and most beautiful places in the world. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button below, as I promise to do my very best to bring you the best travel content possible. Okay, at number 10, we're starting in the Balkans with the country of Serbia, one of the most underrated travel destinations in Europe. Most travelers begin in Belgrade, a city shaped by the centuries of history and defined by its rivers. One of the best things to do here is walk through Kalemegdan Fortress, where the Danube and Sava rivers meet. It's completely free and offers one of the best sunset views in the region. Belgrade also has excellent museums, Orthodox churches, and a strong cafe culture where locals spend hours simply sitting, talking, and enjoying the day. It feels authentic and lived in, not touristy. For a slower pace, head north to Novi Sad, a charming city with colorful architecture and relaxed river walks. Just outside the city, Petrovaradin Fortress offers panoramic views of the Danube and surrounding countryside. Nature lovers should explore Tara National Park, known for deep forests, mountain viewpoints, and the winding Drina River. You can hike, kayak, or simply enjoy the untouched beauty. Serbia is ideal if you want culture, nature, and authenticity without crowds. For budget travel, plan on a ballpark of $60 to $85 per day. For mid-range to high-comfort travel, plan on around $100 to $150 per day. Next is Bulgaria, a country where ancient history and dramatic landscapes come together, and it's still incredibly affordable. In the city of Sofia, you can explore Roman ruins, wide boulevards, and massive Orthodox churches like Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. One of the unique things about Sofia is how close it is to nature. You can hike Vitosha Mountain just outside the city for panoramic views and fresh air. A must-visit is Plovdiv, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in Europe. Its old town is filled with cobblestone streets, colorful houses, Roman amphitheaters, and scenic viewpoints overlooking the city. For outdoor adventure, head into the Rila Mountains to visit Rila Monastery, a stunning UNESCO World Heritage Site surrounded by forested peaks. Nearby, the 7 Rila Lakes hike is one of the most beautiful alpine experiences in Eastern Europe. Bulgaria offers culture, hiking, and history without heavy tourism. For budget travel, plan on a ballpark of $65 to $95 per day. For mid-range to high-comfort travel, plan on around $110 to $165 per day. Next is the country of Slovenia. And this one often surprises people because it looks expensive, but it really isn't. The most famous spot is Lake Bled, with its island church and castle perched high above the water. You can walk around the lake, hike to viewpoints, or swim in the summer. Nearby, Lake Bohinj is quieter and surrounded by alpine peaks, making it perfect for hiking and relaxation. The capital, Ljubljana, is small, green, and extremely walkable. You can stroll along the river, explore local markets, and take a short hike or cable car up to Ljubljana Castle for sweeping views of the city. For outdoor lovers, Triglav National Park is the highlight, with turquoise rivers, waterfalls, alpine trails, and dramatic mountain scenery. The Socha Valley is especially stunning and one of the most beautiful river valleys in Europe. Slovenia feels like a nature lover's dream without the crowds. For budget travel, plan on a ballpark of $90 to $130 per day. For mid-range to high-comfort travel, plan on around $150 to $230 per day. If you're enjoying this video so far and feel inspired, it would mean a great deal to me for you to subscribe below. Okay, let's continue. Next on the list is Albania. Here you can explore ancient towns like Berat and Gjirokastër, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Along the coast, you'll find stunning beaches and crystal clear blue waters on the Albanian Riviera. In the capital city Tirana, colorful street art fills lively streets, creating a vibrant atmosphere. With its natural beauty and welcoming culture, Albania is an incredible place to explore and make unforgettable memories. You can easily spend a week here, and I couldn't recommend it more. If you want to save some money, I recommend staying in an Airbnb, such as like a beach house, instead of the newly built all-inclusive resorts. If you love nature, I strongly recommend visiting the southern part of Albania, where the beaches are even more beautiful and mountains and cliffs rise right next to the shore. As you travel south past the city of Vlorë, you'll climb a mountain pass, and once the road begins to descend, you're rewarded with breathtaking views of the coastline and cliffs. You can even take a hike up Mount Sika for an even better view. Just be careful if you're visiting in the spring or winter, as there could still be snow at the top. Albania is one of the most affordable countries in Europe. For budget travel, plan on a ballpark of $70 to $105 per day. For mid-range to high comfort travel, plan on around $120 to $190 per day. The next budget destination in Europe makes me very excited to talk about, and that is Poland. Located in Central Europe, Poland is bursting with history, charm, and natural beauty. You can explore medieval cities like Krakow, Gdańsk, and Warsaw, where cobblestone streets lead to majestic castles and cathedrals. Nature lovers can enjoy tranquil lakes in Masuria or the towering peaks of the Tatra Mountains, perfect for outdoor adventures. I could promote Poland endlessly, as I truly believe it's one of the most beautiful and underrated places in Europe. If you don't have time to explore the entire country, I recommend sticking to the north and the south. In the north, your itinerary would include the Tri-City along the Baltic Sea, with Gdańsk alone easily filling several days. Nearby beaches are beautiful, though very crowded in the summer. Less than an hour from Gdańsk is Malbork Castle, the largest castle in the world and the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Further south, you'll find Toruń, another stunning medieval city, or Warsaw, Poland's capital, a modern city with excellent museums and cultural events. In the south, your journey would likely start in Krakow, which was once Poland's capital for centuries. Its historic old town amazes visitors from all around the world. It's a vibrant city with amazing nightlife, restaurants, and cafes on every corner. From Krakow, there's 3 must-see destinations nearby. First is the Wieliczka salt mine, an underground city and truly unique attraction. About an hour west is Auschwitz, a deeply moving and difficult experience, but one that is important to visit. And for outdoor lovers, heading south takes you to the Tatra Mountains, my favorite place in Poland, with stunning alpine lakes and dramatic peaks. Poland is very affordable compared to Western Europe. For budget travel, plan on a ballpark of $65 to $95 per day. For mid-range to high comfort travel, plan on around $110 to $170 per day. Next on the list is a captivating country in Eastern Europe with so much to discover, and that is Romania. Here you can explore the famous region of Transylvania, home to Dracula legends, medieval towns, and stunning castles. The Carpathian Mountains offer breathtaking views and excellent hiking, while the capital city, Bucharest, is vibrant and full of life, with historic landmarks like the Palace of the Parliament. Spending a week in Romania will only scratch the surface. I highly recommend starting in the Carpathians and spending a few days in Brasov, a beautiful city at the foot of the mountains. From there you can visit Bran Castle, famously associated with Dracula, and while another nearby castle claims the same title, I recommend visiting both. One of the highlights of Romania is the Transfăgărășan Road, considered one of the most scenic drives in the world. Winding through the Carpathians, it offers breathtaking views of the valleys, waterfalls, and towering peaks. Just be sure to check if it's open, as snow often keeps it closed until the late spring. I also recommend spending a few days in Bucharest. The Palace of the Parliament, which is the second largest building in the world, is absolutely massive. It took us about 45 minutes just to walk around it. Romania still has noticeable price differences between rural areas and cities, but overall, it's very affordable. For budget travel, plan around $75 to $115 per day. For mid-range to high comfort travel, plan on around $130 to $200 per day. Next on the list is Hungary. Hungary is a perfect blend of culture, architecture, and relaxation, especially if you base yourself in Budapest. Budapest is one of Europe's most elegant cities, divided by the Danube into Buda and Pest. You can walk along the river, cross historic bridges, explore Buda Castle, and enjoy panoramic views from Fisherman's Bastion. One of the most unique experiences in Hungary, especially in Budapest, is visiting the thermal baths, a tradition dating back to Roman times. Bathhouses like Széchenyi and Geller are not just relaxing, they're a huge part of local culture. It's common to see locals soaking in warm mineral pools year-round, from summer to winter. Budapest also has excellent museums, cafes, and markets that make it perfect for slow exploration. Outside the capital, Lake Balaton offers a relaxed lakeside atmosphere with small towns, walking paths, and vineyards. The wine region of Eger combines castle ruins, historic streets, and countryside views, ideal for a calm cultural escape. Hungary delivers classic European beauty at very reasonable prices. For budget travel, plan on a ballpark of $75 to $110 per day. For mid-range to high comfort travel, plan on around $130 to $200 per day. Next on the list is Montenegro. Montenegro is one of the most visually dramatic countries in Europe. The Bay of Kotor looks like a fjord, surrounded by steep mountains and medieval towns. Walking through Kotor Old Town feels like stepping back in time, and hiking the fortress trail above the city rewards you with one of the best views in the Balkans. Nearby, Perast offers a quieter experience, with calm waterfronts, historic stone buildings, and scenic boat trips across the bay. Going more inland, Durmitor National Park is perfect for hiking, mountain lakes, and canyon views, including Terra Canyon, one of the deepest canyons in Europe. Montenegro offers coastline, mountains, and old-world charm, without the prices or crowds of neighboring countries. For budget travel, plan on a ballpark of $95 to $140 per day. For mid-range to high comfort travel, plan on around $150 to $240 per day. The next country is located in southeastern Europe and is known for its rich history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture, and that is Greece. You can admire the ancient ruins of Athens, relax on beautiful islands in the Aegean and Ionian Seas, and wander through charming villages filled with whitewashed buildings and cobblestone streets. Greece is one of the most popular destinations in Europe, and for a good reason. Athens is an absolute must-see. For me, it's one of the most beautiful cities I've ever visited, with a majestic Acropolis, incredible food, and charming streets everywhere. If you're traveling mainland Greece, I also recommend the Peloponnese Peninsula, home of some of the oldest ancient cities in Europe, including Mycenae, where King Agamemnon began his journey to Troy over 3,000 years ago. Most travelers also visit the islands. While Mykonos and Santorini are beautiful, they're expensive and very crowded. The amazing thing about Greece is that many lesser-known islands are just as stunning. For example, Karpathos? Wow, I couldn't recommend it more. Crystal clear water, colorful towns, and far fewer tourists. Costs vary widely depending on location. For budget travel, and that means avoiding touristy islands, plan on a ballpark of $120 to $170 per day. For mid-range to high comfort travel, plan on around $200 to $320 per day. Now before we get to our last country, make sure you like and subscribe if this video has been helpful so far. And finally, at number 1, drum roll please. Most people don't even know that this is a country. They just know it's the state above Florida. Yep, you guessed it already. It's the country of Georgia. Located in the Caucasus region, Georgia blends ancient traditions with breathtaking landscapes. You can explore the historic streets of Tbilisi, hike or ski in the Caucasus Mountains, and experience legendary Georgian hospitality. Georgia is a country many travelers say they wish they had more time in, me included. I recommend visiting Okatsi Canyon and Kinchka Canyon. spending an entire day for just $25 total, including a generous tip. Tbilisi itself is fascinating, with century-old churches alongside modern glass and steel architecture. Georgia cuisine is also unforgettable. Most travelers come to Georgia for the Caucasus Mountains. You can visit Stepantsminda, home to the iconic Gergely Trinity Church, or head to Mestia, surrounded by medieval stone towers and dominated by Mount Ushba, often called the Matterhorn of the Caucasus. For budget travel, plan on a ballpark of $45 to $70 per day. For mid-range to high comfort travel, plan on around $80 to $130 per day. Make sure to subscribe down below to keep up to date with more travel inspiration and places to go. If you want more details on some of these places, make sure you check out the videos on the screen. Thank you for watching.